Welcome to another episode of Hot Mic. It's your boy Greg. Got my boy Demo. We got Chris up there. He wasn't there last time. We got Chris and my boy Alex. Today, we're going with our top five. Top five all time. Man, this is something that's been, this is personal preference, but it's something we can debate about. We can debate about this. So, whoever want to get us started, go kick it off.
Show me what you got, Demo, because I just want to pick apart yours real quick.
Yeah, all right, sure. All right, I got, this is not no particular order, just my five. I got LeBron. I got Magic. I got MJ. Then 4 and 5, this is my two toughest. But I had to end up, I put it in Kareem. And then for my 5, I got Steph. But Steph, with my Steph as 5, I got it more as a, now this is more also as a projection too. Yeah. But I feel like if he continue the way he played, coming back and they just come out and be as dominant just as they were, I feel like he's gonna end up as one of the greatest of all time. Just how he changed the game, in my opinion. My fault. Okay. That's
okay. You know what?
No KD.
Now, see, remember I was talking about KD earlier.
No KD.
This is the discussion we were having. Now we were also having: is it just talent, or is it about their overall career base? That was my argument. If we're going off talent, KD is in my top 5 for NBA talent, and I argue that because I feel like you put him in any era, he killing whoever. Nobody can guard him in the 90s, and no one guarded him in the 80s.
He's gonna say some bullshit. Go ahead.
No, I can't really say much because I got pretty much the same list. I got LeBron, KD, Shaq, Steph, and Jordan. Only thing,
Wait, no Kobe.
Kobe is just Michael Jordan.
Okay. I have a question about Shaq. That's mine. Congrats, Kobe.
I'm not gonna change my answer when I say he was the most dominant big.
Kobe wasn't in mine either, so I can't.
I've never seen anybody with that much dog in him that just sees anybody in front of him and just dunk on him like that, like Shaq did. If you can name somebody else that just dunk on somebody,
like Robinson.
Like Shaq do, he break no.
Yes.
No, not like that's back to Shaq. Y'all just
Dominique Wilkins can see somebody and just dunk on them.
No, like this. Known for Shaq as a dog. I'm talking about niggas who dunk and get statues because how they dunk. That's what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. I can't. Can y'all hear him, or is that just me?
No, it is going in and out. It was going in and out.
Okay.
Moses Malone.
Okay. Leave Moses alone because he ain't got shit to do with this.
Wow.
Let's get back to what I'm saying. Ain't nobody doing that. I'm telling you.
Wow.
You all right. Alex, who your top 5? What? Moses is not doing.
Yeah, let's hear everybody's top 5. Then we can start discussing. Alex, what was yours?
Mine is LeBron, Jordan, Kobe, Akeem. And I gotta put my man Dirk in there, man. Dirk was on the proud forwards.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for this.
Now, Alex.
Don't act like that man wasn't a bucket, man.
Alex, did you forget about that same man that played in that state? Who was a better power forward than him? Tim Duncan?
Yeah, boy.
No, I'm just saying. I feel like Dirk's better than Tim Duncan. I mean,
put Dirk up in there.
Better than Dirk. I apologize. I feel like Tim Duncan's better than Dirk. But they're not in my top 5. They're not in my top 5.
Man,
my top 5.
I respect him because he loves
order. In this order. You know it's Bron. Then you got KD, Kobe, Magic, Steph.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Put Kobe over Michael Jordan.
I like that list. Now I get Greg's argument. I think I know what he's gonna say because think about it.
A minute, no, because you cannot do that. Because how you gonna compare Michael Jordan? It's the debate ain't Michael Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron. It's Michael Jordan and LeBron. I mean, because Kobe is the blueprint of Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was
No,
first.
he's better. He's better.
In what areas?
Can he shoot better than Jordan?
You know how deep range?
Can he shoot? Yes. Can he shoot better than Jordan?
Deep threes? Yes, he can shoot
All
threes
around,
better than him.
all around. Okay, so that's something Jordan couldn't do. Other than that, they are the exact same player. Like you said, they are the exact same player. Other than Kobe can shoot threes. So what does Jordan have over Kobe?
Michael Jordan's finishing around the rim was better than Kobe's.
I ain't gonna say that. Kobe dunked on 2 niggas while getting hit in the face.
Michael Jordan he floated.
Hey, but this is what I'm saying. I get you, but Kobe could do that. This is the thing.
Kobe showed his Michael Jordan did.
No, Kobe showed his athleticism when he needed to. Don't forget, when Kobe came into the league,
he had athleticism to spare. He showed that every play.
When Kobe came into the league, don't forget, he wasn't a shooter. He was just athletic as fuck.
Yeah, and then he seen Michael Jordan going stupid, and he was like, let me do what he do. I'm not disrespecting Kobe. And
you are disrespecting Kobe.
I love Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Mamba mentality to the end. But if anything, you got to respect the blueprint that comes first.
So why is Dr. J not in yours? Because that's the blueprint for Jordan.
Nah, he ain't doing it as big as Jordan.
You crazy. Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro.
Sorry, we finna sit here and compare Michael Jordan and Julius Erving? Un momento, por favor.
I'm not going. Oh.
Why not?
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Dr. J? MJ, is that what we getting here?
No, I'm just saying if you can. But he said respect the blueprint, right?
Yeah.
Right. So Kobe took the blueprint of Jordan and made it better.
So you're saying Kobe was a better Michael Jordan than Michael Jordan is what you're telling me? Because if we're gonna say it like that, because Michael Jordan is a better Dr. J than Dr. J. If we're being real.
Okay, we can say that.
So you're saying Kobe is a better Michael Jordan than Michael Jordan.
He's like Jordan 2.0.
He's not better than Jordan. That's what I'm trying
How
to
is
say.
he not?
What are you talking about?
How is he not?
And what areas are you talking about? He's better because how many defensive player of the year Kobe got?
Bro, that's boosted.
But it's his stats. It's accomplishments. He has those accomplishments. You have to put on.
I'm not giving him that.
Well, then,
here's the thing. Here's my argument. Okay, here's my argument. Okay, listen. Here's my argument for that defensive player of the year. First of all, he won it over somebody who was averaging 5 blocks, who was guarding the best players on the floor night in, night out.
So I didn't give that up. I didn't give it out. But the NBA said,
hold on.
It was Michael Jordan.
All right, bro.
I respect. But go ahead.
Now, first of all, he won it over the best center in the league, who's guarding the best players night in and night out. Second of all, he's not even guarding the best player on the opposite team. Scottie Pippen is picking up the best player on the opposite team. Jordan is guarding the second best. So how do you win defensive player of the year when you're not even guarding the best player on the floor? Third of all,
the NBA league give it to you. That's why.
How does want to go defensive player of the year? If that just makes you a better defender, how does people like Mike Conley not have it? How does people like Tony Allen not have it? Huh?
Because they're not defense.
No, because when they've been in the league, they were the best defenders, were they not? They were guarding the most skilled position, were they not? But how do they not win defensive player?
Because it wasn't they shit. They wasn't playing as good defense as Michael Jordan. Because you can't get mad. You can discredit his accomplishments as much as you want, saying he don't deserve them. But at the end of the fucking day,
but you just proved my point because you said they're not Michael Jordan, which is why he won the award because he's Michael Jordan. That's why they gave him the
Therefore,
award.
you can discredit his awards as much as you want to. But at the end of the day, he still has those awards, and those awards are going towards his legacy. Therefore, his legacy is better than Kobe's. I hate to say it, but it's the truth.
But okay, you say you can discredit his
I do
award
agree
you
with
want, just like you discredit KD's championships.
Yes.
That's tough. Now, Chris.
Chris,
I actually
when it comes
now with that's tough. That's a little contradicting right there. If you're gonna, I'm not going to credit anyone's championship because you're on that team and you earned it.
He was still balling, but those championships I don't think he deserved. But yesterday y'all were just saying he deserved those championships because he was balling and averaging 30, what it was. Either way it go, at the end of the day, he still has those accomplishments. Did I say he deserved?
Now, I'm not gonna. I agree with when you say about MJ. I don't necessarily agree that maybe he was the best defensive player that year, but I agree that he won an award. So I'm going to count that on his accomplishments. I do agree with you with that. But that's with the KD.
My thing is,
what I'm saying is the defense have been recognized enough to be at one point to a premier top point of the league. That's
what?
If he has the award,
bro,
he's
not
just doing anything.
Bro. Let me ask you a question. In the 2000s, how many guards have won Defensive Player of the Year?
None.
None to Michael Jordan. Hold on. And since the 2000s, what is the most skilled position on the floor?
Point guard.
So let's just think about it, right? You're guarding the most skilled position every night. And you're not winning Defensive Player of the Year. Why? Because you are determined, the defensive ability is all determined by who you're guarding, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because if LeBron is locking up Michael Gilchrist, the excuse is he's not that talented offensively, right? Right. Now, if LeBron is locking up Kawhi Leonard, you can say he's proven that he's talented defensively, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's take this into account. How many teams back then in Jordan's era had two guards that were actually like, bro, Jordan, you actually have to stick with him tonight. Because Scottie Pippen is taking the top player. That's just off rip. Scottie Pippen is taking him. If it's not a big, because Dennis Robinson grabbing him. So if it's not a big, who's grabbing him? Scottie Pippen. So if you have a guard big tandem, then you got Scottie on the guard, Robin on the big, and Jordan is guarding the third best player on the floor. But you're telling me you're the defensive player of the year.
Yes.
You're telling me his defense is better than Kobe's. When Kobe, even though he had Metta World Peace, he's still picking up the best player on the floor.
Okay.
So
at the end
like
of
you said, Jordan won the award because it's Jordan.
I hear exactly where you're coming from. He wasn't guarding the best player. He wasn't. It may not be like that. But at the end of the day, Mans went home with his award for Defensive Player of the Year. So that goes under his belt. That's all I'm saying.
You said you used it in a sense to make it as he's the better defender than Kobe.
Because on defense, was Kobe's defense recognized? I mean, let's look at all first team. Let's look at all first team defense.
We can look at that. We can look at that. Because what? I get what you're saying. He won the award, but it's just like you have to.
I will say the year he did win the award, it was Scottie Pippen's rookie season. The year he won the award,
but Scottie was still picking up.
But he was only playing 20 minutes a game. He was only playing 20 minutes a game.
But don't forget that
years Michael Jordan played.
When they got him,
through the 13 years he
got Horace Grant in that draft too.
They did give Horace.
They got Horace Grant that year too.
But now when it goes to all-team first, they both have 9 compared to with 20 years playing compared to 13 years playing compared to Steals leader. Bro, scoring man.
Bro,
in what area are you talking
about? Do not say steals leader, bro, because Allen Iverson has led the league in steals 3 times. Steph Curry has led the league in steals twice.
So they're
the best defenders.
They don't play
defense. Defenders. The best defenders never lead the league in steals. Kawhi Leonard has never led the league in steals.
The best on-ball defenders.
The best defenders never lead the league in steals.
The best on-ball defenders, because playing defense when you don't have to always have to guard the best player on the court to get the best defender. That don't make sense.
Remember the point I made about you being on a good defensive team, like KD. He was on a good defensive team, so it made him look like a better defender than he actually was. Remember that point?
Okay,
Because
so
you don't
what are
have
you what are you trying to
my
what are
thing
you
is
because you're
my
saying
thing is
so you're saying
hold on,
because
hold on,
his
hold on.
on-ball
Because
defense is
even
better
that
than Michael
year,
Jordan's, he's the
it,
better defensive player.
listen, even that year that they said KD defense, oh, he do play defense, or he's a great defender, he was in the defensive player of the year talks. But he wasn't.
Okay,
It
but
wasn't
I
on a
understand.
great
But I
defensive
understand.
team.
Can't but it so this question here. So because he plays better on-ball defense, he's a better defender overall. Is
Well,
that's what you're telling me. That's what I'm
yes,
getting.
because you have to think. You have to think. If I'm guarding the best player on the floor, they're going to have the ball in their hands most of the time. So most of the time, I'm playing on ball defense. At least
Now, most
80% of the
the best
game.
player most likely knows how to play makes. Therefore, he's gonna get himself involved and for his teammates. So if you can't get his teammates involved, they will lose. As in you seen the Lakers do so too. Because sometimes you can't just stop star talent. So therefore, you need to stop the whole other team. I mean, there's other ways to play defense rather than just stopping the ball. If you don't have a superior man to play on ball defense, you work on what you're good at. Because you can't be 180 and still be a lockdown powerhouse. It doesn't happen.
Why not?
You're saying that to Patrick Beverly. Patrick Beverly gets broke off. I've seen both his knees.
Who said anything about Patrick?
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying.
He's saying. I guess he's saying like his reputation or his Patrick Beverly.
Because he's a great player, but he also gets broken off. What I'm saying is, just because you can play great on-ball defense doesn't make you the best defender on the court.
So what makes you the best defender on the court?
Not letting the ball get in the bucket. Stopping the ball is either whether it goes to stopping anyway. So whether
Let me ask you a
him
question.
taking a missed shot, okay, he missed it. Good on ball defense. But if that man never touched the ball because I'm playing the passing lanes, and his coach still gonna pat me on the back too? Yes, he will, because I was out there playing defense. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't. Yes, Gregory.
Okay, thank you. What I'm saying is also take into account the errors, right? Back then they played what? Demo, what kind of ball did they play back then? Because you couldn't double team.
Man.
You could hand check. And it's ISO basketball.
Yep. That is true.
If I don't have to worry about playing help defense, all I have to do is deny my man the ball. That's not too much thinking. All I have to do is stand here. And Scottie Pippen locking him up.
And if you know basketball,
hold on,
nowhere in defense are you just standing there. And we all know that.
If Scottie Pippen is locking him up, what am I doing? Because I can't help.
Right.
So what
You're
am I doing?
Playing the passing lane. Michael Jordan didn't just play passing lane. When Michael Jordan paid attention, when man turned his head, he came from the backside. It's all about intuition, instincts, and on ball. It's all three. Michael Jordan.
My point is, it all started from who's great defense.
What do you mean?
It started from who's great defense. Who forced
the whole team? The team. You can't just say if you're coming down and you're telling me Scottie Pippen did that every time, you're calling me crazy.
I do agree with Chris on that. I do agree with Chris.
Listen though,
necessarily.
Listen.
Ain't on ball. You calling me crazy. You calling me crazy.
You say?
If you're saying Scottie Pippen is the only reason for that, you calling me crazy. Ain't no way. You don't win a defensive player of the year not doing anything. That's not how basketball works. And we all know that, guys.
You win it, like you said, you win it because you're Michael Jordan.
You win it because you're good at what you do.
Okay, so why didn't the nigga that was averaging 5 blocks who was guarding the best player on the floor, why didn't he win it?
Who was it?
What? There's no will.
Who was it? What were they doing?
Let me go see.
Defensive player of the year means your team was playing outstanding defense, and you were playing outstanding defense. Nobody with the case,
how does Scottie Pippen not have a defensive player of the year? That doesn't make sense.
He wasn't effective on defense as Michael Jordan was.
What? He's guarding the. All right, bro. Next topic.
That year, he may not have been as effective on defense. You can get mad, but it's supposed to happen. Welcome to the motherfucking debates.
You're not making any sense, bro.
I'm not making any sense.
First of all,
I ain't making any sense. I'm making perfect sense.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Alex. And Demo, did he not say you win it because you're Michael Jordan? Did he not say that? Okay. That just shows the bias.
When I hit you with other
now here's the thing. I went to the voting. I went to the voting that year. on the Defensive Player of the Year award. Now, maybe I'm tripping, but the guy that had 5 blocks, he's not nowhere in the voting. He didn't get no votes.
Thank you. How do you not get votes after 5 blocks a game?
Who was it?
But I don't know who it is. But I also gonna say though, to this kind of to a point, I'm gonna give a point to kind of Michael Jordan at that point because I don't know who that player was. I'll probably have to go look him up. But at the same time, if that time they probably didn't see overall his team probably wasn't playing good defense, or him on the court, he just probably didn't play good defense. He probably was in a place where he.
What year did he win that?
I do kind of believe like blocks can be kind of like steals in a way too. They can be not really telling the whole story. He can get 5 blocks and just not move, not really be playing overall good defense. He's just tall and lanky and just, like we said, people was going to the rim more often than they do now. They just slashing rather than shooting. And he just talking out those 5 blocks. But overall, he's still giving up points, man. This big man still dropping them off.
It was post oriented, so it's big men down there. So of course they're getting most of the feeds because you don't have many spectacular guards like that. So of course, if most of the traffic is coming through the lane and you're a nice big and you're saying as they used to just stand there in defense because you have a star player there. So if just somebody else just saying there because we don't know his name, so I'm gonna say he wasn't a star player. If we don't know his name, he wasn't on the ballots because apparently. Because he won Michael Jordan when he had to be somewhat popular.
What year was that?
87, 88. The top 5 in the voting were Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Charles Barkley, Clyde Drexler, and Dominique Wilkins.
You are fucking lame.
And the center name is Mark Eaton.
Huh?
What team did he play for?
Let me check that out.
You said Mark who?
Eaton.
Mark Eaton?
Oh, yeah. Mark. Oh, that do sound. I do know who that is.
Trying to figure out what team he played for, but it's not telling me.
He played for Utah.
Okay.
Yeah, he played for Utah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he was 7'4", wingspan 7'6".
Don't discredit him.
I'm talking
about Chris because Chris looking like that. Don't look like that. Because at the end of the day, what do you want him to do? Not block it when niggas coming into the
I'm not saying nothing.
Now I will say he is a 2-time Defensive Player of the Year.
I seen it.
But he didn't win it that year.
He didn't win it that year.
Wasn't even.
But he won it in 85 and 89.
And hold on. And you said that was 87 that year? 87,
yeah,
88?
Yeah, MJ won 87, 88 that season. Am I tripping? Am I lagging?
You were, but you good now.
All right, bet. Is Chris, are you lagging or are you just looking like that?
I think he's just looking like that. I can't even hear him now. Say something.
He got it stuck on his straight face.
Say something.
19 what?
Huh?
What year was the voting?
The voting was 1987, 1988 season. Yeah. But Martin, I'm gonna look at it. But yeah, that man was he was the Defensive Player of the Year 2 times. He was a 4-time block.
Yeah. He won Defensive Player of the Year and he made all defensive team 5 times. We're talking about somebody. And let me tell you his blocks though. Let me tell you his blocks. Yeah. So crazy. I mean, like you said, I feel like you win it because you're Jordan. But overall, I think Kobe is a better version of Jordan because of the fact his ability to score from every level. And people be like, "Oh, you think Jordan wouldn't have developed the 3-point shot if he would have played?" We don't know. But the thing is, Kobe did. Kobe, like I said, when Kobe came into the game, he was just athletic. He was an athlete. He was a more raw version of DeMar DeRozan in high school. That's how he was. He was just a raw athlete. Then he developed his game, his scoring ability from each level. Mid-range from the rim, mid-range, to the 3-point line, and that's That's what he got over Jordan. That's what he got.
3-point, I would give him that, but I'm saying scoring, I got to give it to Michael Jordan. Just the scoring, whether he gets it from jumping or for the free throw line, Michael Jordan is one that's gonna get one because you seen him take shots over 3 niggas. You seen Kobe take shots over 3 niggas, but you know the nigga with the blueprint, that's the original nigga, man. That's no face, but I put respect on the man due to his stats, due to his accolades. Let's say that you got to put respect on that man's name over.
I'm gonna go my top 5: Bron, KD, Kobe, Magic, Steph, in that order. Jordan is 6. I give Jordan 6.
I give Kobe 6. I give Kobe a nice ass 6, man.
Because I think Steph is better than Jordan, and that's just being honest.
Hey, like I said, he still can build his resume, man. He already in my top.
I think Steph, and I know Magic is better than Jordan. I know that.
Steph Curry was as influential as Michael Jordan, dog.
Why niggas taking 40-footers?
Steph.
Oh.
Bro, I hear what you're saying.
Why is everybody trying to learn how to shoot? Even
Michael Jordan out there, that niggas like.
But why is everybody trying to learn how to shoot?
Steph.
Even big man.
Why do you think people started playing basketball? Michael Jordan, dog.
Wow. Wow. Whoa.
Wait a minute.
Now, that's the wrong person. Now you're talking about the wrong person. That's Dr. J right there.
Yeah,
I get it.
I said influential. Do you know how big Michael Jordan is? Do you know
I understand
influential? That's on and off the court. We're talking about
Jay brought back the popularity of basketball
over his shoes. Are you like if we're talking influential?
We talking about shoes? His shoes are those are nice shoes.
No, I'm saying we're talking about his influence. I strictly said influence from the very beginning.
No, that I get most influential. That's maybe different, but you said brought back people playing basketball. That was not MJ.
Wait, say what?
That what you said.
Say it again, Demo. You sound like T-Pain.
I said you said MJ brought back people playing basketball.
I ain't globally. Global.
No, I ain't giving.
That's not what you said. That's not what you said at first.
Nigga, why you think niggas started playing basketball? Y'all niggas took that. Y'all didn't let me get in that. Michael Jordan is a god.
Whoa.
Have y'all not watched his 30s for 30s? I'm not even disrespecting. I don't think Michael Jordan's a GOAT. I don't. Chris, I'm being real.
I'm not. I don't really take that into account because overseas, Stephon Marbury is a god.
Understood. Influential. Influential. But his stardom was not to Michael. If you watch the Olympics, the Olympics, not as influential as Michael.
Yes.
You said what?
Allen Iverson's influence was just as big as Michael Jordan. Yes, and that's not even there's no argument about that.
No,
to me, as far as influence on the game, Allen Iverson had the biggest influence on the game. Yes.
Maybe. Nah, MJ brought that swagger. That.
This is what I'm going to say. Now, if you're going to say most influential, like worldwide, globally, okay, that what you was going to say. Okay, I see why you say MJ. But I thought you said was bringing back people to play basketball.
I mean, on the game itself, just influential with a girl.
Allen Iverson.
Just spread to everywhere. Everybody had an MJ. It had the motherfucking got the hoop. Man, I wouldn't do this without Michael. Man, Michael made that shit.
You capping, Chris. Boy, Captain say he wouldn't do that without Michael. You know your dad wear hoop earrings.
You need to take out that rusty. Jordan need to take that rusty ass hoop earring he got in.
He needs to go ahead and hit Bobby so he can get on you goddamn ways, boy.
Boy, if I see Jordan with a fade, dog.
But Chris, let's not forget though. Steph's impact on the game, worldwide is crazy. It's crazy.
I understand.
Just like by Allen Iverson, That's swag. That's who brought the swag back.
I
That's who
will
made
say Allen
niggas be who
Iverson
they
did bring
are.
swagger. They made rules against Iverson. David Stern made rules just because of Iverson, where they had to wear suits to the game. Iverson
He
was
brought
coming
the
out.
swag. Brought the
Man
swag.
was out there sagging hard.
We talking about
Man.
practice? We talking about practice?
I hear what you were saying, but
He wasn't even talking about practice. He wasn't even trying to talk about practice.
in this AI influence. But at that point, you'd be like, damn, Michael.
I do agree. I
I'm gonna say this. Hey, I had niggas wearing Reeboks.
Michael Jordan to this day, he ain't been on. Michael Jordan ain't been on the court since, huh?
But listen, no, because Nike was out when Jordan signed. He did put them on. I'm not gonna lie. But Nike was already growing. Everybody had moved away from Reebok. So if you want to talk about rebuilding the brand, making the brand bigger, I had niggas standing outside for Reeboks.
Let me just say this. Let me say this right here. You got a pair of Reebok or you got a pair of Jordans?
I had a pair of Reeboks.
Had or got them?
There's a pair of Reeboks.
Got on point.
Matter of fact, I do got Reeboks.
One.
You don't even got the originals. Those ain't even the originals. Those are retros.
Influential.
But listen, we're talking about shoes.
Influential.
We're talking about shoes.
Influential.
Man,
we're talking about shoes.
Niggas, not just me. Everybody's
but listen,
full of this nigga.
Niggas are going to buy Nike or Jordan products. Niggas are going, even if it wasn't no Jordan, niggas are going to buy Nike. That was just that. Who's gonna buy Reebok?
Now, Greg, where it kind of gets tough.
If Michael Jordan,
where it kind of gets tough when you say people were going to still buy Nike without MJ.
LeBron was back.
Because when you Nike, what did you say? I apologize.
I'm saying, had it not been a sub brand of Jordan, niggas were going to buy Nike. They were going to buy Nikes regardless. Had he not came out with all on once. Before
Michael Jordan went to Nike, he was trying to go to Adidas.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was saying.
Right.
He made Adidas popping too.
But who was on Reebok?
Photo shoot for his shoes, he had on Adidas. That's what I'm trying to.
Who was on Reeboks? When did Reeboks reach their peak? Who signed with them? Who signed with them?
With AI.
Okay,
but what they at now? Look, AI in the same boat. They in the same boat. AI has not been playing. Both retired, and
that's why I think the conversation.
This is where this whole conversation changed at, because you still going out and buying Jordan gear because his brand is so big. AI was a spectacular player, the swag and all that, but his impact, he ain't got store.
But let's be honest. Let's be honest. I'm not walking into a Jordan or a Nike or any store walking in there saying, "Oh, I'm finna buy Jordan because Jordans is cold." I'm saying, no, I'm buying Jordans because these Jordans are clean. I'm buying Reeboks because these are clean.
You don't know it.
Because they look good, right?
The Reeboks was clean too. What I'm saying, no matter how clean the shoe, it just matters.
It does.
You won't anymore. Them shoes is clean, dog.
No, it does. It does matter because think of it like this. Think of it like this. Giannis is the best. Giannis has won. He has 2 MVPs.
Yes.
He has 2 MVPs.
He does.
What do you think his shoe sales is doing?
But that's not fair to Giannis too.
He can shoot.
It's also well known that it's also known that big man shoes normally don't sell as much as guard shoes. That's been known. Always trying to buy big man. Like, who was wearing Shaqs? You trying to buy some Shaqs, Greg? You buy some Shaqs? Shaq Coasters? You buy some Shaq Coasters, Greg? No, you not.
Steph shoes because they think they're gonna shoot like Steph. You get Michael Jordan, you want to play
no,
like.
I ain't gonna lie.
You get Bron, you want to do like Bron. You get some Shaqs because you want to try to dunk on a nigga.
I don't see too many people with Stephs. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I don't see too many people.
We're not in the right neighborhoods. We're not in the right neighborhoods. That's why.
Yeah. You talking about? Hey, his shoes like $70?
Hey, look, I'm telling y'all, them what a real Balenciaga. That Balenciaga got their style from them Shaqs, man.
Oh,
I don't know
Balenciagas. I'm good on that. I'm good on that.
I'm not hoping to know Balenciaga.
I had to take my L's. I took my L's in elementary going to Payless. I ain't getting no Balenciaga. I ain't even wearing no Shaqs no more.
Fuck them Shaqs.
Oh,
Nah, but I think, but honestly, though, it's a lot of people. You know, it's a lot of people influence the game in a lot of ways. So I get what you're saying. You saying you feel like Jordan has had the biggest impact. I get that, but I feel like I understand nationally, whatever has had the biggest impact. But that's just how we feel.
if anything,
That's how we feel. But I feel like I was debating about putting Magic over Jordan. But I'm not gonna lie, a little bit of my bias kicked in. But I just like Magic better than Jordan because it's like Bron is Magic 2.0. He's just better Magic. And I don't like. And let me say this. I don't like how all the old niggas. My fault. I didn't mean to say niggas.
Old niggas, though. Got it.
I don't like how.
Cut it.
I don't like how all these old players. Because I seen John Wall say it too. He said that the league is too friendly now. Larry Bird, a man gave y'all 63 and you call him Jesus in basketball shoes. If that ain't the most friendliest shot, because I ain't never heard KD say, "Oh yeah, LeBron is just Jesus in Nikes."
really?
I get you complimenting the man game, but Jesus?
It's because
Then they say at the Team USA, Magic and Larry Bird told Michael Jordan, "This is your league now." Y'all just handed it over to him. Niggas in the league today, if they not handing you you better go get it. Bron 35 years old and telling Giannis, who was 20, 26, 27, like, I ain't done yet. This ain't yours yet.
But it's not gonna be his league, bro. Nobody buying his shoes.
It's not. That's one reason. Cause I bought some Lucas before I bought some Giannis's.
Oh God!
Well, y'all we ain't seen no Lucas. We ain't even seen no Lucas. They call Luka ones. They sound ugly.
If you can't shoot,
I'm gonna buy some Kyle Lowry's. I'm gonna buy some Kyle Lowry's before I buy some.
If you can't shoot, ain't nobody buying your shoes.
Can I just say one thing? Can I just say one thing? Them shoes Van Fleet, them N1s Van Fleet be wearing. I'll buy them.
Hey, I'll buy them. Them hoes. Hey, Freddie, hit me.
He had that black and purple colorway with a little red in it.
Any color.
I'll
feel one.
I mean, you know, like we said, bro, that's personal preference. That was fun to have that little debate. But like I said, Bron to go. We all know Bron to go. Everybody got Bron number one. That's where the risk gets shaky. I feel like KD has played himself into that second spot though. I feel like because
I gotta give him a couple more rings.
I think he only gonna get better. I think he need to pass a few more people on the all-time scoring list. But I think he'd be all right. I think KD is the second greatest player of all time because you talk about somebody who can light it up no matter where they at.
Yeah.
Shit. I mean, a 7-footer you got to pick up from 40 feet. God damn, is this 2K?
You know, I respect him because he played his game somewhat like mine.
Right. That's true.
Yeah, you got to respect him because he scored 13 points on y'all in 2 minutes.
The fans, I ain't never seen nobody get a standing ovation for getting a rupture of Achilles in my life. They gave him a standing ovation.
It's the basketball god.
He had that boy sued.
They saw that mug rupture something with roses on the court.
That's what he get
roses on the court, but he got
that shit in the tunnel. He was ready to play.
Yeah, he was doing all that dancing and shit.
Yeah, all right.
I will say that if I'm a teammate, we don't have to hold up on that little warm up like that. We don't need to stop on that little.
I ain't gonna lie. I would have said something about it when he on the ground hurt. I would have said, "Oh, dancing ass nigga."
I would hit his same move.
Bro, but I ain't gonna lie. That move was trash. I would hate to see KD dance for real because that move was ass. What is he doing?
He hit that lean though. He hit that lean.
But shit.
So training like a mug, boy.
I don't know what he thought he was doing.
I would have just shook my head. Yeah, we ain't about to win no ring, coach. We ain't about to win no ring.
He about to tell his shit again. Why?
I gotta go. I gotta get up early in the morning.
All right,
man.
It's your boy Chris signing off. You know what it is.
All right, man.
All right, man.
My brother, man.
Hold on, let me stop recording.
In that hole.
I was finna get in there.
Oh, y'all wait.
He did not. That nigga